So there's this grape, I don't know if you've ever heard of it before, it's called Chardonnay.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, vaguely familiar, probably because it's the second most planted grape in the world and probably the most famous white grape. It makes some of the best wines in the world, and we've got two such examples with us today. So one of the reasons that Chardonnay is as popular as it is because it can grow almost everywhere. Today in the world, there are almost 500,000 acres. Now, the grape was actually born in Burgundy, France. In part of Burgundy, a sub-region known as the Macon, there's a small village called Chardonnay. That's where they think this grape came from. And interestingly enough, it's actually related to Pinot Noir, which is the other grape that you'll find in Burgundy. It's actually the daughter of Pinot Noir in an ancient variety called Gouais Blanc.
I've never heard of Gouais Blanc.
Gouais Blanc is almost extinct. I don't even know if any of it exists anymore. It cross-pollinated with Pinot Noir, which was native to the region, and their baby was Chardonnay.
Oh, baby Chardonnay.
So for today's tasting, we are going to start with the OG, which is from Chablis. And then we're going to taste a Chardonnay from California. California is arguably the state that made Chardonnay basically a household name. And Chablis, as I was saying, is considered to be part of the Burgundy region, but it's interesting because it actually sits about 60 miles north. It's detached from the main region. It's a little different up there. It's one of the northernmost climates where you can grow grapes, and it's a lot cooler there. So you get these grapes that are slightly unripe and these wines that are really, really acidic. And this one here is a Grand Cru, which is the highest quality designation in the region.
I get clarification. So Grand Cru, now that doesn't mean, this isn't the only area of Grand Cru, right?
No, Grand Cru is used all over France. It's a hierarchical system.
Right.
It's usually Premier Cru, and then Grand Cru is the top designation, and it's used in Burgundy and also Bordeaux too.
Okay, hit me.
Marc Cam. So out of all of Chablis, the Grand Cru designation only relates to 7 vineyards in total. And Blanchot here, this is one of the 7 Grand Cru vineyards. And Blanchot translates roughly to mean like white or bleached or blank, which refers to the white soils in the region. There are a couple of key smells and flavors that you're supposed to get out of a good Chablis. And one of them we don't really have here in the United States. It's a tree called linden.
Linden.
Linden, yeah, I should actually get out my sniffer so we can see what linden is.
Oh, what's in the box?
This is the Nez du Vent kit. If you've never seen this before, and if you're really into wine, this is a must-have. Okay, there it is, number 26. Linden. Ooh, it's a very distinct smell.
What's it like? What's it
It's
closest?
fragrant like a white flower, like almost like it's got a little bit of a pungent funkiness to it.
So other than linden, what are you picking up?
On the nose, another classic Chablis smell is toasted almond. Ooh, splashed some in my face. In Chablis, they traditionally don't use a lot of oak like they do in California, so you're not going to get a lot of oak here. But for the most part, it's really acidic, bracingly so, and refreshing, of course, light in the mouth. There's a little bit of lemon flavor, I guess, some maybe mango or peach in there as well.
I think I mentioned I almost got a little honeysuckle from it or something like that.
Yeah, there's definitely a little honeysuckle, a little bit of like a white flower in there, which is probably where we're drawing the parallel to the linden.
So you said they don't use oak, so I guess it's stainless then that they're generally...
Stainless or neutral oak. So after you use an oak barrel for a couple of years, it loses its oakiness.
Oh.
And this one here from California is from 2017. Really high quality Chardonnay can last. And Chardonnay didn't find its way to California until the late 1800s or so, but it really wasn't until about 1912 when it really takes hold. If you're familiar with the winery Wente, they're sort of giving credit as being the pioneers, the people who brought Chardonnay from Burgundy to California. This particular winery here was founded in 2011, so they're not very old. And this is from a vineyard called the Flora Marie Vineyard. And this is very traditional in Old World France and also other parts of Europe. They'll source their grapes from one specific vineyard and they'll name the wine after that vineyard. Ooh. Yeah, you can already tell it's coming from a warmer part of the world because it's a little more ripe, a lot more strong in tropical fruit. Get a little mango and pineapple in there too. Yeah, definitely a lot more rich and creamy.
Not as acidic.
Not as acidic as the Chablis. That's probably from this process we've talked about before called malolactic fermentation, where they ferment the acids in the wine and it changes it to be a little bit more like milky and creamy. Okay, so we've tasted and got a basic takeaway here. Let's talk about some food pairings. Both of these have a similar flavor profile, but I'd say that the Chablis is clearly leaner and lighter and more acidic. I could see having that Chablis with oysters, raw bar stuff, poached lobster, scallops.
Seared scallops.
Yeah, and for the California Chardonnay, which is a little bit more tropical fruit and full-bodied, I'm imagining pulled pork, for example. Like, you know how you can sometimes have like a mango relish. Chardonnay is really good with fried chicken, which is a little bit of a surprise to some people. And for both of them, generally speaking, fish is a no-brainer. Both of these wines are really high quality, but two different expressions of the same grape. And that's one of the reasons why Chardonnay is so universal and so beloved. The Chablis was, as we said, kind of clean, naked. Right up front, you're tasting mostly the pure grape here. And of course, a lot more acidic, which makes it feel lighter. The California was a lot more full-bodied, creamy. There's a little bit of a winemaker intervention here. They're dabbling with some malolactic fermentation and some oak, and a lot more juicy and round. So I hope you learned a little bit about Chardonnay, OG, and New World versions of it. And if you're interested in this set, there's some good news. It's actually still available for our Premium Wine Club for this month's set. I'll leave the link below this video to show you where to get these wines delivered to your door and to join us for a live tasting next month. And to taste and learn along with us, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel so that you get more videos like this and I can notify you when we make new ones. Thanks for drinking Chardonnay with me today, and I'll catch you guys for the next glass. Cheers.